All right, let's try this again. So I was just recording a video for you guys and I had a phone call come in. I have some insurance updates that I want to share with you, but I just got to share this first thing, get it off my chest. So I was recording my video and I get interrupted by a 1-800 number. And I'd called Comcast earlier because the internet at my house, the price went up significantly. And so I'm like, I didn't know what that was all about. So I call, go through all the prompts, a million prompts. You guys maybe know what this is like. I'm assuming you do. So of course, so I put in my cell phone number to get a call back, 30 minutes to 50 minutes later. So that's what I had done. And then while I was recording my video, the call comes in. And anyway, I'm talking to this guy. I could understand him kind of, but we go through it. I have to verify all kinds of stuff. And then he has to connect me to somebody else. Then I get on the phone with this other lady. And then she has to send me like a text message. And I have to approve it through my text. And then she's able to move on. And it just it took a long time just to ask a simple question, a billing question. And, it would have even taken longer had I waited on hold. So I just want to give props to my own Allstate agency because we're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But when you call 916-822-2100, when you call or you text us, man, compared to Comcast, we're pretty doggone good. So I've got Carolina, props to Carolina, to Alicia, and everybody who I think provides a great, outstanding customer service experience. We're not magicians. We can't wave our wand and change the rate for Allstate. We don't have the power to do that on our own policies, let alone on everybody else's policies, but we can definitely answer questions, go through any billing questions you have, and just make sure that we're getting you what I try to do, and I've trained my staff and what they do as well, is get the best coverage. You want the most bang for your buck, right? Because nobody wants a piece of crap insurance policy. Anybody can get a cheap, low rate, but then you need to file a claim, something happens, and now you're like, oh man, I don't really have the protection that I really need. So you get what you pay for. So it's just it's a craft. It's an art form of being able to get the right amount of coverages at the best price possible by applying all those discounts. I'm going to throw a plug in there for the multi-policy discount. So if you do not have your homeowner's insurance with Allstate, 90% of everyone listening to this video has their auto insurance with us at Allstate. That's our bread and butter. We write a ton of auto insurance, but it's a 20% multi-policy discount when you bundle your homeowner's insurance. I know you've already got it through your impound account. It's paid through your mortgage. Whoever you sold you your mortgage, they just set it all up for you. It's so simple for us to switch that over. We do all the work. All we need is the name of your mortgage company and the loan number. We switched it over to Allstate, 20% multi-policy discount, everything bundled with Allstate. And now if you need to file a claim because you have water damage or fire or theft or something, you call me. You call Allstate versus some company. Most people don't even know who their homeowner's insurance is even through. So if that's you, I'm talking to you. Take a couple minutes, give me a call. It literally within 10 to 20 minutes, we can have your homeowner switched over to Allstate. Renters insurance as well. A lot of places are requiring renters. And renters insurance, it's so inexpensive, multi-policy discounts galore. So please, 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 if you just have your auto insurance, make sure you're doing that and getting that bundled over. The other thing, the last thing I would say, so it's auto, home, or renters insurance. And then the last line of insurance to have that trifecta of protection is life insurance. So many people don't realize that there are multi-policy discounts when you bundle in your life insurance. Okay, but today, that's not what I was intending on talking about. I just had to throw that out there. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Today, what I wanted to do is just in my car, outside my Allstate office. There's my Allstate office. And for whatever reason, it's just easier when I just come in the car, close the door, press record, and try to make a video. I know it's been a while, so a couple different updates. So number one, there are some people who have received a shelter-in-place payback credit for the month of November. So if that's you, a lot of people, they think, and they're calling us because they feel like my rates went up. Your rates did not go up. There were no rate increases of any kind whatsoever. But what happened is, due to COVID and the shelter in place, Allstate gave every Allstate auto customer, a shelter in place payback credit. I think it was in November or something. So then now in December and in January, people feel like their rates are going up, or the price went up, but in reality, it's just going back to normal, back to where it was before the payback credit. So like always, if you have any questions, call, email, text. Do not feel like, oh man, Allstate's raising my rates on me. I don't want you to feel that whatsoever. That's not the case. So that's that, number one. I guess that's just about it. I just, life's going well for me, and hopefully you received my Christmas card in the mail, and just wanted to wish everybody a happy new year. We're doing really well. I feel very, very fortunate, very blessed, very lucky, that it just so happens that my business, I'm in the insurance business, and I'm considered essential and allowed to stay open. So the parking lot, pretty empty here. I'm next to a gym, 24-hour fitness, and it's empty. There's some cars because there's a grocery store in the parking lot, but I feel very fortunate to be able to stay open. So we're open, we're available. Call us, stop by the office if you can, or if you're able to. But we're using safety precautions, but we're able to stay open. So I just want to let everybody know that that's the case as well. We're doing well at home with my wife, Melinda, and the kids, doing the online school. Just an update, which is kind of crazy. So a year ago, we bought little baby chicks, and the kids wanted chickens. With 5 kids, we don't really have dogs or pets. I'm like, too many diapers and too much going on. Like, I don't know if I can deal with pets right now. But now that the kids are getting older, and my youngest is 5, so we're good in that regard, they were able to get chickens. And it's kind of a sad story, but man, there's so many like valuable life lessons that can come from it. But basically, they left the chicken coop open, and they're pretty lackadaisical with that. The kids, these are their pets. They've named all 5 of our chickens, and 4 of them got killed. And I had to get the dead chickens because the kids were all freaked out. But, we buried them in our backyard and everything else. But why am I sharing this? I don't know. That's just kind of what it literally just happened yesterday, so it's on my mind. But it's just a reminder, that life, life's pretty brutal sometimes, and there are things that happen, and so you have to protect. It always comes back to me. I'm in the protection business. I'm a protection guy. Protect. The only reason 4 of our chickens died, the kids are crying, all this stuff, they weren't protected. They didn't close the coop. Some predator, something got in there, pulled them out and killed them. And so, when you get behind the wheel of a car, you got to be protected with your house, with your life, with things that are going on. Everybody wants to look at production, produce, but we forget about protection and how important that is. And protection gets you paid. I'm telling you, when you can protect that which you've already built, then it's not build and burn and build and burn. It's build, establish, protect. Boom. Then you step forward as you advance in your career and in life and whatever it is you've got going on. I'm the protection piece in your life. I'm going to help protect so that if you pull out in front of somebody, you bag to some little kid in the grocery store parking lot, you don't have everything that you've built like come crumbling down. That's why you have insurance. You build and you live the dreams of your life. We all have different paths and things we're trying to pursue. Buy a house, get a different job, do something, right? And so as you are seeking to obtain the goals and dreams that you have, well, there's risk that exists, and you have one accident, one thing that comes up, there's always going to be uncertainty. and unforeseen things that come up. But you can mitigate that. You can minimize that. You can build a wall of protection around you and your family through insurance. That's what I do. I have so much insurance. One of these days, I'm going to show you guys. I'll pan over on the computer screen. I have umbrella insurance. I have super high limits. Like, I don't want one accident to jeopardize what it is that I've built for me and my family and my wife. I'm the sole provider, my wife, my kids. I am protected. I'm protected. Something happens, my wife pulls out in front of somebody, or if I accidentally caused an accident, somebody's trying to sue me and they lawyer up and they come after Matt Rodmacher. Well, I got wall after wall after wall of protection that are like, I wouldn't say no one's 100% bulletproof, but I am highly insured individual. Now, I pay for that every month. I pay my monthly premiums, but it's worth it to me. In exchange for that protection, I pay my monthly premiums. Umbrella insurance, higher limits of liability, lots of life insurance, all kinds of stuff. If you're uncertain and you're not quite sure, man, I don't know if I had an accident, something happened, I don't know if I'd be totally protected. Having full coverage doesn't mean squat, okay? It doesn't mean you're protected against somebody who gets an attorney is coming after you because you were texting or you were doing something and you caused harm or damage to another person or property or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Please do not hesitate. I'm trying to do lots of calls for renewals. Like, I am in the office grinding and hustling. So you're going to be getting calls from me. So reach out, let me know, answer my calls, or call us if you want to do a review and just make sure you're protected. That's a really, really good idea. And that's what I can do to help. That's why you have me in your life, to help you with your protection game so that you can go out and you can produce at higher levels and do what you want to do. But you got to make sure before you do that, that you're protected so that you don't risk losing everything that you're building in one fell swoop. So have a great day. Happy New Year, and off to the next one. Adios.